Welcome back to Chronos Quality. By now, we have built a robust system. We structured governance. We created sprint execution cycles. We developed weekly meetings for strategic rhythm. We built diagnostics. And we implemented intelligent prioritization. At this stage, many organizations believe success should naturally follow. But there is still one major risk: ownership. Because even the best systems can fail if responsibilities are unclear. Many organizations fall into a dangerous trap. They assume that if everyone is responsible, the system will work. But in reality, unclear shared responsibility often creates the opposite effect. Diffusion. Tasks are delayed. Decisions are avoided. Follow-up weakens. And when problems emerge, ownership becomes ambiguous. Execution requires more than participation. It requires defined accountability. Every system must clearly answer: who leads? Who executes? Who monitors? Who supports? Who decides? Without these answers, execution becomes unstable. This distinction is essential. Participation means contributing. Ownership means accountability. Many people may participate in improvement, but specific individuals must own execution. Because ownership creates clarity, urgency, discipline, and measurable accountability. Within the Chronos quality methodology, roles must be explicit. Leadership sponsors direction. The committee governs priorities. Cell leaders coordinate local execution. Operational teams implement actions. Facilitators or consultants structure the system. Each role has distinct responsibilities. And clarity prevents overlap and confusion. Leadership does not execute daily tasks. Leadership protects the system. This includes reinforcing importance, allocating resources, resolving escalation barriers, and sustaining strategic visibility. Without leadership protection, execution loses organizational priority. The committee ensures continuity. Its role is not task execution. Its role is decision-making, priority validation, cross-functional coordination, and strategic oversight. This keeps the system aligned. Cell leaders are where execution becomes real. They bridge governance and operation. Their responsibilities include local action coordination, progress visibility, risk communication, and sprint commitment. This role is critical, because without strong cell leadership, strategy disconnects from reality. Teams perform the operational work, but they need clarity. Without clear assignments, teams become reactive. With clarity, teams become productive contributors. This is why structured task ownership matters even at operational levels. A frequently underestimated role is facilitation. The facilitator protects methodology integrity. This includes maintaining structure, supporting governance, ensuring prioritization discipline, and protecting execution rhythm. This role prevents system degradation. One major risk is role confusion. When leadership micromanages, execution slows. When operational teams govern strategy, priorities weaken. When no one coordinates, chaos emerges. Role clarity is not bureaucracy. It is operational efficiency. Responsibility must be visible. This can include ownership dashboards, assigned backlog actions, cell-based reporting, and sprint accountability. When accountability is visible, performance improves. Clear ownership also affects culture. People perform differently when they know their role is defined, their contribution matters, and outcomes are measurable. This strengthens engagement and reduces passive participation. Several patterns repeatedly undermine execution. Unclear role definitions. Overloaded leaders. No escalation authority. Shared tasks without accountability. Meetings without action ownership. These failures create friction. And friction kills momentum. To strengthen execution, organizations need structured frameworks. This may include RACI logic, cell ownership maps, governance diagrams, and execution dashboards. The exact format may vary, but the principle remains. Responsibility must be engineered. This is perhaps the most important lesson. Ownership does not happen naturally. It must be designed. And when designed correctly, execution becomes faster, decisions become clearer, and sustainability increases dramatically. Over time, role clarity does more than improve execution. It shapes culture. It teaches discipline, clarity, strategic thinking, and operational maturity. This is how systems begin to influence organizational behavior. Now that roles and ownership are clearly defined, the next challenge becomes integration. How does 5S connect with broader operational performance? How does organization become productivity? How does discipline become competitive advantage? In the next video, we will explore the integration between 5S and process improvement. Because at the end of the day, systems do not execute themselves. People do. And sustainable execution depends on one thing: clear ownership. If you want to transform responsibility into real execution power, subscribe to the channel, activate notifications, and continue this series. And let me ask you something. In your organization, is execution truly owned? Or simply expected? Share your thoughts in the comments.